bought a new one from Precision Sails, which we have a video where we were putting it on, and then one where I think we took it out. Can't remember if we did that or not. Pretty exciting though. Here's a couple hatches. This helps for ventilation here. So this blue line here is what is called a jack line. So when we're out at sea and it's kind of going all around, for safety measures, we have on our life jackets a little ring right here, and then we hook a cord to our ring, to our life jacket, to the jack line. It's called an umbilical cord, and it keeps us for if a wave comes over, or you know, the boat slams down and you go up and over, it keeps you so that it's not going to be fun, but at least you're still attached to the boat. Let's see. So we have this awesome hard Dodger here. Otto built this when we first bought it. It wasn't here at all. It just, you know, the boat just kept going, and this was all exposed. So he not only built this, which is hard, out of fiberglass, he made, oh, that's hot. I stood on that, that's really hot. So this is where our diesel goes into our boat. It's really hot when you stand on it because it's metal. So he built this whole thing. We also have a new mizzen, which we bought from Precision Sails, and I don't think we did a video on that, but it's great, it's awesome. Don't know what else to say about that. We have solar panel back here. We have two of them, and they're completely adjustable, so you can kind of pivot them to optimize the sun exposure. Let's see what else is back here. We have our propane hanging off the back so that if there's a leak or something, it's kind of safe. Oh, just the other day on our Instagram page, I took pictures of Otto sewing in the main salon. This is what he was making. So this right here, it's twofold. When we're not using it for kind of a sun cover, it wraps around the mizzen. It's like a sail cover, but there's hard battens in it. I don't know if you can see them, but there's hard battens in it right here. So what it does is it keeps the sun off of this, which turns into a nice greenhouse in here when the sun's beating on it, but it allows airflow, so it keeps it cooler. And we can, with the bungee cords, we can kind of adjust it and make it however we want. Down here you can't really see it very well, but there's a hole that goes into the boat. This one right here. So when it's raining, we have a way to collect rainwater inside. So inside between the quarter berth and the refrigerator, there's actually a hose spigot, so we can let some water run through, because as you can see, it's kind of dirty right now, but then we can collect fresh rainwater in our jerry cans and fill up our main tank and also our extra cans. So when it's raining, we can optimize use of that. I think that's it for the outside that I can think of right now, but we'll have Otto come in the cockpit and we can kind of talk about what's going on in here. Oh, okay, so here we are in the cockpit. Didn't know you were going to follow it quite like that. So this Otto built as well. This is the basically outside Nav Station. I don't really know about this.
That's where the chart plotter and the gauges and everything live.
Yeah, so I don't really know what to say about that other than, ta-da, this is where you look at all the stuff. So there's oil, there's temperature, the tack, battery, fuel. This is our chart plotter. Here's a compass, shifter, go forward. Here's the wheel. And then we made another video with Ryan Bradley when we went the other day. Our CPT autopilot, that's pretty cool. It's pretty basic, but it does its thing. And then behind Otto, you can see a little bit better, we have our barbecue. We have our barbecue, and then we have part of our wind vane autopilot. The other part isn't in yet, so.
Well, it's just not attached, but you don't leave it attached when you're not sailing.
Yeah.
But it goes all the way down there. And this is another part of it right here. That's the rudder. And the other part of it is up under there.
Right here.
The red part.
Yep. And then we have these nifty chairs that I really like. They click up so you can sit like this. They lay all the way down. You can kind of relax however you want. So these are kind of fun. And then we have these, of course it's not working, but we have these that double as butt cushions, and you throw it over because they float if somebody man overboard.
She said butt cushions.
They are. Oh, these are our umbilicals. So this is what I was saying, that you would hook to your vest, and then, or I mean, yeah, to our life vest, and then the other part, it's like a quick release.
The top part hooks to the vest.
Yeah, this part does, but this is like, you hook one side on the jack line, and then you take this side off and hook it on, so that while you're moving from one side to the other, you're never disconnected from the boat. So it's like a double safety. And then we have one here inside the boat. So like if Caleb's in the boat over here helping us steer, he can be locked in the boat.
And you can connect that to both sides too, because there's another pad eye right there.
Oh yeah, right here.
Or bow eye, or whatever you want to call it, but it's we're using it as a pad eye.
Yep. So this is our boat, and we'll take you down below so you guys can see what it's like on the inside.
Okay, on the way.
And we often get asked, do you have a shower? Do you have a sink? Where do you sleep? Because people don't understand quite how big our boat is. So this is a Westsail 43. Out there is the cockpit, so that's where you would come into our boat, would be down these stairs. As you can see, we have a pretty large fridge. It's kind of empty right now, but one thing that boaters get excited about when they come in here is we can have a whole gallon of milk. So that's pretty exciting. And then we have a freezer in here. Here is it's called a quarter berth. Right now it's set up for our son to be in there, because when we go to sea, it's going to be kind of a rough ride. So we want to make sure that he's safe and not flopping around. But normally he is in the V berth, and we'll show you that in a little bit. So if you come around here, this is the galley. When we first bought the boat, this part was not here. So the end of the counter kind of ended about here. And Otto added all this in. So when I'm cooking or, you know, working in the kitchen, I'm actually safe. So I can only go from, you know, this wide to this wide. Here's our stove. It's, I can't remember what it's called.
It's a Nino.
Yeah, so 3 burner, it's propane. We have lots and lots and lots of storage. We actually have a microwave that we use when we're plugged into the shore power, not when we're on anchor. Otto added this section up here, which houses our dishes and hangs our cute little coffee cups. We got a giant sink. Some people that have boats are excited because they have the separation. However, I like being able to fit a full-size plate in here when I'm doing the dishes, or a giant pot when I'm trying to fill it with water for, you know, if you're boiling crabs or spaghetti or whatever it is. So when you come around here, this is the captain's quarters. This is where Otto and I sleep, and I will open it up and show you. Okay, and now that we're back out here, this is the Nav Station. It's a little full right now, but we have a computer here, we have maps and things, documents stored in here. And then this would be kind of a mess, but there you go. And then this would be considered the main salon. So we have what's called a dinette. This we actually can fold down. You bring the cushions down, and you can sleep here. 2 people, Otto and I have slept here just fine. We have a TV here, little electronics. Lots of storage along here, We have our fishing poles up here. So when we're out at sea, we can go fishing. Otto added this in since we've purchased the boat. Over here is what's called the settee. So you bring this up and hook it up here on both sides. So this side, and then you can hook this side here. And then when you're at sea, we can bring these down, and it makes it even more secure, but it keeps you, when you're rolling side to side at sea, it keeps you from falling out. So this is a nice berth here. And then as we go forward, this is what's called the head, and I'll take you in and show you that. Okay, so I'll just cut to the head shot. So our boat actually sleeps 8 people comfortably. If something happened and we were at sea and we came across another boat, obviously we can have sleeping bags here. We can have people sleeping on deck. In an emergency situation, we could sleep more, but comfortably we can have 8 people here. So that's it. That's how we shower, that's how we cook, that's how we live. It's a great little setup.